Hey NIO investors, today I got a good one for you. Today we're going to look at the very quick price of NIO, and then I have a very good news on the new recommendation, a buy recommendation from Zacks, and we're going to look at that and what the price they're thinking is going, and also we're going to look at the new revelation of new buyers for NIO stock. These are institutional investors and big banks, by the way. And we're going to look at the option that are out there, put and call option on NIO stock. So the first thing we're going to look right now is NIO. Stock update for today. Of course, today you didn't do too much well. I mean, it did up a little bit, 3 cents, but we can see the day's range was between 514 to 554, but it closed at 525, and then 524 lost 1 cent after hours. Of course, for if you are the first time on here to know about NIO, you know NIO 52-week range is between 361 right there to 1618. So the hope here is, of course, NIO is going to be more than $16. And you look at my other videos, I show the analyst and the prediction of NIO stock. So now this is the price and this is the chart for today. Now let's go to a recommendation, which is so Zacks is one of the very good source for analyzing stocks and what the prediction is going. And we can see, of course, this was a buy rating. It was sell rating, actually. Now they just upgrade NIO to number 2, which is a buy. So the first one we can see here is the first one is very strong. Number 1 is a buy, right? You can see here, number 1 is a very strong buy. Number 2 is buy, not strong buy, but just a buy. And, we look at here, for example, this is how their rating is. We can see here, of course, number 1 is a strong buy, which is 24% and up annualized return. When they recommend number 2, it means that the stock, they think the stock is going to go 17% and up. Of course, 17% for NIO stock is very little. So if they say 17, I'm looking at 50% because you double that amount for what I can see for NIO stock. So these are the ratings. So the rating right now for NIO stock is number 2, buy. It's not hold, it's not sell, it's not strong sell, because it was a sell and hold, but now they upgrade the stock to a buy, and we can see right there. So say the little green right there, a buy, and of course it's gonna go up 13 between 17% to 20 to 50%. Some other analysts, if you look at my other video, I show you how price of NIO is going to be. So that's from Zach. This is a big upgrade, of course, from these guys. This is a very trusted analyst, by the way. It's called Zach's rank. So now that's just upgrade up from sell to hold to buy. Great news. Now the other news, it's a revelation of this new institution, because we know institutional investors is very easy to know who invest in any stock, because first of all, you won't know when these analysts, when these banks and everybody are buying. You won't know right away, but you're gonna know when they release the their earning on the report, because by tax regulation they have to reveal what they own. So now we can see here, look guys, look at that. Top institution holder of NIO stock, right? So first of all, major holders breakdown, right? 2.51% share held by all insiders. It's only 2, so insider only 2.51%. 18% of shares held by institutions. 18% float held by institutions, right? And then we can see 686 number of institutional holding shares. Now, look, BlackRock. BlackRock is one of the big guy in a block. BlackRock has these many shares, and 3.99% of the share of NIO is held by BlackRock. Morgan Stanley, guys, he owned this many shares. They just bought these 28 million shares. Remember recently, I made a video a couple of days ago. State Street Corporation, Bailey Gifford and Companies, Goldman Sachs Corporation, UBS Asset Management Americas, right? Legal and General PLC, HSBC Holdings, Jane Street Groups, Giotti Capital Management. So these are the all-American company, even though the company, of course, is Chinese, but I mean, you can see all these. So this is giving hope, even though the position, of course, is very small, but of course, they add up So little by little it adds up, right? So we can see the top. These are the banks, right? So now we look at the funds. These are mutual funds, for example. Vanguard holds NIO stock, like 2% of that's held by Vanguard. So the bigger guys, of course, the BlackRock and Vanguard hold massive amount of these shares. So we got iShare Core, MSCI Emerging Market, of course, because China falls into the emerging market. So the iShare, which is the BlackRock, on that mutual fund that they hold, they hold about 0.8, like about 1%. Of course, this is buy and sell sometimes, so we can know the number exactly to the date, but this is recent data. iShare MSCI China, iShare MSCI Emerging Market, and Bill Gifford International Growth Fund, Vanguard, and Fidelity iShare Spider Portfolio Emerging Market, Fidelity Emerging Market. So these are the institutional investors, and those institutional investors, most of them they hold in the ETFs that they are holdings. So it's pretty cool to see this data, by the way, guys. So really, really, really good. Now let's look at the option that NIO has. We can see here there's some options here, guys. Like there's a call option, which is for May 24, 2024. So in 3 days or 2 days from now. So now we can see there's a put option, and these are the strike price. So $1. Last price was $4.35, and there's expiration date. Some people will win, some people will lose, of course. If you put call option, meaning you're hoping the stock is going to go up. That's what I mean, call, right? And then when you get a put, you are thinking the stock was going to go down. So these are the people think the stock is going to go down, of course. There's a different expiration date here. Some of them already expired. There's 115 there, expired. Some of them, of course, the newer one, they're coming on the 24 and 29. These are the latest ones. Gonna be $2, and the price 1. Oh man, this is crazy. So there's an option if you wanna make a call and put option. It's a good, but for me, I'm always going to put call option because I think NIO is gonna go up. So those are the options, guys. That's update for NIO stock because it's gonna be a hell of a ride right now. It's very volatile, as I've mentioned. We know the volatility of NIO stock is better. It's 1, right? So 1 meaning it's almost 2. So has double the volatility of the S&P 500, and that's to be expected for a stock like this because it has a big swing. We can see it was all the way at $60 almost, right? 61, and it crashed all the way there. So hopefully we buy today and it's gonna go up there again, maybe. But even if it doesn't go there, let's say it goes to even $10 from where it is, that's double your money, and I'm sure it's gonna go up. So that's all. That's update for NIO. If you have anything to add, just leave your comment below, and if you haven't subscribed, just make sure to subscribe, and if you like this content, just give me a like. Bye bye.